Hi, and welcome to our January 2014 Toronto Real Estate Market Report. The big story for January is the huge drop in listing inventory. I'll comment more on that in this broadcast as we go through the market report. So, let's review some of the Toronto Real Estate Board statistics and see what this is all about. Sales were a bit below average for January, with 4,135 houses and condominiums changing hands in all the districts. Condo townhouses and high-rise suites had a 34% share of the market, with 1,392 units changing hands. The January average sale price for all GTA homes came in at $526,528, up 9% from 2012. The average listing inventory is one of the strongest indicators of how smooth or outrageous the market's going to be. We had a 4% decline in inventory for the month of January compared to historical numbers, and lower by 16% from last year at this time. The sales to listings, or percent chance of selling ratio, is how we determine what type of market we're actually in. 24 to 28% is a neutral market, below 24% is a buyer's market, and above 28% is a seller's market. In January, that ratio finished at 34.7%, up 5% from last year's market dip and about average historically for the month. By the numbers, we're now in moderate seller market territory, although this is not the case for single-family houses. One of the statistics we sometimes hear is the number of months of inventory on the market, which is also used as an indication of how busy the market is. It's easy to calculate. Just divide 34.7 into 100 and we see the result is 2.9 months of inventory. The days on market average for the entire Toronto Real Estate Board was 36, slower by 3 days compared to December, but typical when we've got very cold weather and fewer buyers want to go out and look at homes. So now let's look at what's happening in the downtown Toronto condominium market. West of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO1 Treb district, the average sale price year to date was $448,697. That number represented a big 11.3% increase from the same time last year. With 172 condo sales in the month, the numbers were up about 8% compared to last year. The ratio of sales to listings dropped back to 18%, which puts CO1 deeper into buyer market territory. The average days on market came in at 45 days, which was 7 days slower than in December. Now, east of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO8 Treb district, the average sale price year to date was $417,486. That number represented a 3.8% increase from January 2013. And, with 72 condo sales in the month, the numbers were up 31% compared to last year. The ratio of sales to listings dropped back slightly to 28.8% from 31% in December. That number leaves CO8 just above neutral market territory. The average days on market came in at 48 days, which was 14 days slower than in December. To summarize, with both listing inventory up modestly and sales doing fine compared to 1 year ago, the condo market downtown is looking terrific for buyers and okay for realistic sellers who list their homes based on current market conditions. Typically, I examine just the downtown condo apartment market in the two Treb districts east and west of Yonge and south of Bloor. This time I thought it would be interesting to look at the condominium market Toronto-wide, specifically for the fourth quarter of 2013. From October through December, 3,227 condo apartments sold in Toronto, an increase of 21% from the same quarter in 2012. The average price increased by 8.3% in that same period. Many other areas of Toronto do not have the same level of construction as there is downtown, which would indicate for the higher average price increase overall. But remember, the last 2 quarters of 2012 and the first 2 quarters of 2013 were slower sale periods overall, a fact that somewhat skews the results. Again, dealing with fourth quarter GTA condo statistics, here's a general roundup of numbers for you. 70% of the condos sold in the GTA are in the City of Toronto. Not a surprising statistic when we see all the cranes around downtown. But prices across the GTA for condos are still very affordable, with approximately 75% of the units being sold priced below $400,000. 40% of the units sold are either one bedroom or 1+ den, plus a very small fraction being bachelor suites. An additional 52% are 2 or 2+ den suites. Looking at the graph on the bottom right, we can see that 2-bedroom plus den suites command the highest average selling price. You'd think the 3 bedrooms would get more, but their average is brought down by the 3-bedroom suites being sold in older condo buildings outside the downtown core, which sell for significantly less. So, what's the best way to make your first baby step into Toronto's real estate market? Make a call or send an email to your favorite RE/MAX Hallmark professional and set up a conversation over a coffee to discuss what your options might be going forward. Remember to check back here in early March for our February Toronto Real Estate Market Report.